Gotta start the jams and we're singing our song. We're gonna start. We're gonna start. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the orange room. And we're gonna play some jams of doom. Jams of doom. We got Matt on the bass, we got Dylan on the doggone drums. I'm Gregory, Stephen Koch is my name, and we're gonna eat up all the musical crumbs. Musical crumbs, musical crumbs, musical crumbs, musical crumbs. What? Musical crumbs, musical crumbs. Musical crumbs are cracking on strong. Musical crumbs. Hey, Seth Loveless is in the house. I don't think you're loveless, I think you're loveful. Seth Loveful, he's chock full of love. Seth is chock full of love, is in the desert, in the desert. Seth is chock full of love, in the desert, in the desert, in the desert, in the desert. Seth. How's it going, y'all? You doing all right out there? We're having a good old time. We're gonna jam a llama for the kids. Is that wrong? Oh, I got the sun on my armpit. The sun is going, I'm gonna zap right through whatever protective things you have on in this home, and I'm gonna zap through right to Old Men in Speed Stick Alley, right there. Woo! Done for. I talked about it yesterday. That's what they called on the Land Before Time, as a little bit of that sky circle. Remember that? Why didn't they just call it the sun? They already have, the suspension of disbelief is already there. You've got animated dinosaurs that are talking. I think we can go, just give them the sun, okay? Don't make them say sky circle. Don't make them say sky water, tree stars, leaves, okay? All right. Paris Ortiz in the house. Paris Ortiz in the house. Paris Ortiz in the house. rain air. A toucan, but dicky lip, but a rain air. A cocaine, but wicked dicky dicky. Can you dig it? This, my Strat here, this old Stratomacaster is loaded up with Fishman fluent, single with pickups. Fishman fluent, single with rig. I got the power thing on the back of the guitar. I loaded it up with a charger for about an hour and a half. And what do I get? 300 hours. What do I get? 300 hours. I've plugged in playing time. Plugged in playing time. Plugged in playing time. Plugged in playing time. The mighty Turner in the house is Daniel Sipin.
Oh, he's in Alaska.
He's in Alaska. He's searching for grizzly to mate with. There's nothing wrong with that. 'Cause in Alaska, that is that. Oh, take that. I love you.
Oh, Fred Bear over there.
Fred Bear. That was a song by Ted Nugent. Yeah, all right. Daniel, I just want to say that I didn't want to overtly accuse you of bestiality. I just want to make sure that you knew that. I was just joking. I was just joking. I was telling a fib. I was just joking. I hope you didn't take offense, Mr. Dan. You're up in Alaska doing what you can. I guess I just don't understand. Talking about bears and claws and shit. Okay, that's enough of that. There we go. Okay.
That happened.
Oh. We're just gonna mess around, folks, with stuff because we can. We haven't really had an official rehearsal yet, but we're gonna.
Right now.
We are gonna rehearse. We're rehearsing right now, I guess, live in person. There was a woman and a girl who was before she was 10. She played something and with something, and then there was a ship, and then battle. Surprise attack! Killing in the sleep night. Whoa. I like that song. That's a Jim Hendrix song. Jimi Hendrix is my favorite of all time. If you don't like them, your brain must be filled with slime. I don't want to judge. I don't want to hate. I don't want to judge. I don't want to hate. But your brain is slime. I don't want to hate. I don't want to hate. Oh, delicious.
Oh no, I've lost my strap.
You lost your strap. Damn it! You know, when we close our windows for the winter, the cat hair takes its toll on grade, and then I start sneezing, and the dust mixed together, and it fills me with rage and lots of snot. Lots of snot. I snuck up on you.
You can't just give one.
I know. But when we're doing the Unimine, how about that Matt Turner on the bass? How about that Matt Turner? He's a burner. Matt Turner, he's a burner. He comes in like a thief of the night. He's ready to make you all uptight with his low and thunder, low and thunder. Rattle your polyps, rattle your polyps. No need for a colonoscopy when you got Matt Turner, you'll see. Rattle the polyps. Hear that?
Save us all.
That's right.
I like Mark Christian just says, Matt Good.
Oh, fair enough.
Matt Good. Matt the Monster, says Elbar Jones. Oh, I like this. Koch and Turner Overdrive.
Uh-oh. Taking care of business.
That's right.
I looked at the sign. We're in the wrong place. I got some schmutzer all over my face. Then I went all over and I said, right?
You got the circle sun right in your eyes there.
Yes. Do you know that? Do you know that Jimmy song?
Which one?
Anglio. How about? the first time we've ever played that song at all, ladies and gentlemen. But I thought that was pretty good. That was that felt pretty good. This is my Strat's Got Your Tongue Strat, absolutely. There we go. I love that melody right there. That's so good. Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy had it going on. A lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people do, though. That's a good part. A lot of people understand it. Some people don't. A lot of people understand it. Some don't. A lot of people understand. Or some don't. Sometimes I like to do random dance. You know, it feels good. And if it feels good, dog it, you got to do it. And when it feels good, you got to do it. These are the Fishman Fluence. Single with pickups I have on my old Stratocaster that I got from the custom shop back in 1991. It was made by J Black. It once was Sonic Blue, but now it's turned kind of surf green. It's a piece of diggity doggone ashwood and a big old piece of maple on the neck. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Yeah. What other can we mess around with the kids? We can mess around with other things. We're just going to mess around, folks. 'Cause we really haven't rehearsed, so we're just having fun. Can you dig it? That one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chick-a-diddle-dick-a-doodle-did. Ba-dee-ba-diddle-diddle-doodle-did. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? I'm using all the sounds on my Koch amplifier called the Greg, my signature amplification device. And it sounds good. It fills me with delight. Can you dig? Click back, what a hang. Great bass player. We like that kind of talk. We like that kind of tone. We like that kind of tone. Another one we haven't done. And fight like a power, you know what I mean? But you know that Something like that. Can you dig it?
Doug.
Can you dig that kind of activity? Machine gun. Somehow this E string is giving me some problems. The E string giving me some problems. Hey E string, what are you doing? The E string giving me some problems. Hey E string, what are you doing? Yeah, the Univibe is actually the amplifier. How about Dylan back there on those drums doing his Buddy Miles, or as I like to call him, Charles Kilometers. Can you dig it? Charles Kilometers, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be afraid of the night. Don't be afraid of the night. Don't be afraid of the night. The night it comes and you must embrace it. Yeah. Oh, hi, hey, ho, ho. A-E-I-O-U and sometimes why? Wow, a little vowel song there. A-E-I-O-U and sometimes why? Bring back the after school special. A-E-I-O-U and sometimes why? It's sometimes why. You know, we could do a little killing floor. We do a little killing floor. I should have quit you a long time ago. I should have quit you a long time ago. I should have quit you, baby. Went down to Mexico. If I had followed my first mind, if I had followed my first mind, I'd have been gone. It's my second time. Let's give the bass player some. Thanks. That's Matt on that bass. Dylan, get some. Woo-hoo! Lord knows I should have been gone. Lord knows, well, I should have been gone. Instead of staying here, yeah, down on this killing floor. is a killing floor, ladies and gentlemen. A killing floor. I like that tempo. A robust tempo for that kind of activity. Do you know Windcrest, Mary?
Yeah.
We could try this. Oh, I do a little fucked up thing with it. I mean, excuse me, sorry, I used inappropriate language. So I go. Can you dig it? Yeah. Yeah, language, right? I gotta watch my language. I use inappropriate talk. I gotta use my language. My name is Gregory Stephen Koch. My name is Gregory Stephen Koch. My name is Gregory Stephen Koch. And I've got some problems with my mouth. Got some problems with my mouth. Got some problems with my mouth. Well, I got some problems with my mouth. I got some problems with my problem with my mouth. I got to tune my guitar. I'm using that Mr. Wiggles. And no matter how much goop I put on the contact points to make it slip and slide, it's just, it goes out of tune. I don't mean anything dirty by those talks. Worst version of Little Wing I ever heard. Yeah, right? The wind cried Gristle. And the wind cried Bertha. And the wind cried Bertha. Will the wind ever remember about the names it has blown in the past? Wait a minute. That seemed inappropriate.
That's right. Making a comeback.
That's Matt Turner on the bass back there, ladies and gentlemen, pumping out the low end. It's my son Dylan on the damn drums.
Yeah.
And we're letting the good times roll. As a matter of fact, tomorrow we're going to be doing our live stream at the together.co website. So come on down and feel the power of that activity. And it'll make you feel so good. It'll make you feel so right. And that's all there is to it. Well, we got time for about one more jam. What should we do? Do you remember... people talking about better? Do you know that one? No.
Not really.
Okay. That's all right. That's all right.
What was that one I was talking about the other day?
There's definitely a song.
Good times, bad times.
Oh, good time, bad time.
I don't really know that song very well.
Whatever you want.
Wow, we've never played that before either, as you could probably tell. But it was kind of fun. Wasn't wrong. If it's wrong, I don't want to be right. Worst version of a hot dog I've ever heard. Chris, I like your style.
Worst version of hot dogs.
Well, I just got in town. Willa, 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 just got into town today to find my girl that's gone away. Nah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with any of that. Matt Turner on the bass, Steve Karras. Matt Turner on the bass, Steve Karras. We played a lot of wild jams today, Steve. You've missed it. You've missed a lot of wild jams. Let's do one more for the kids. Let's do a little.
Are you doing the thing?
Yeah, we'll do the thing. What the hell? Why not?
Yeah, man.
Why not? It's Friday night.
You ever go to the 4 in the middle of the thing? Or you just stay in the A?
For the solo?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we go to the 4. I give you the look.
No, in the almonds part.
Yeah, we go. No, just go until it goes to the chorus. No, it just stays.
Yeah, it just stays in
to
there.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good talk, sorry.
buddies, drinking in some crosstown bar. Sometimes I feel, sometimes I feel tired to the gristle post. I'm tired to the gristle post. Tired to the gristle post. Good Lord, I feel like I'm dying. I feel like I'm dying. My friends tell me that I've been such a fool, but I had to stand by and take it through. Oh, for loving you, got myself in sorrow. Just to look at what you've done, and nothing seems to change, and the bad times stay the same. And I cannot run. Sometimes I feel, sometimes I feel tired to the whipping post. Tired to the whipping post. Tired to the gristle post. Good Lord, I feel like I'm dying. I feel like I'm dying. Thank you very much, Matt Turner on that bass. Dylan Koch on the drums. I'm Gregory Koch. And this has been our Fishman live stream for Friday afternoon. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, move your body to the disco beat. Say what? Say what? Don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be on together.co. Matt will be here, Dylan will be here. We're gonna let the grass flow. We're gonna let the grass flow. We're gonna let the grass flow. What is gristle, you may ask? That is really not that hard to ask. It's all things good and all things wrong. What? All right, folks, we'll see you on the flippity flop. It was a fun day. It was a fun day of fun. It was a fun day of fun. Dick did it do. What a fun day of fun. All right, we'll see you later.